Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is H10 Hanshin Tigers English News. I'm T-Ray, and I've got a special guest with me today. Why don't you introduce yourself, buddy?
I'm Scott McCollum. I'm the guy that was complaining a lot. I'm a really good person, I think, individually, but I hope this year, or in 2016, Hanshin will do very good. Kind of like to talk about that a little bid.
So the greater the amount of wins, the cleaner your language gets? Is that how it works?
I would say, yeah. But actually, individually, I don't know. What did you think? We were in Dae talking, coffee.
He's a good man. He's a really good man. I'll admit it.
I think I get too involved because I love Hanshin so much and I really don't want them to lose, and I get into these fits. So as long as they win a lot, then I think it'll be all right?
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Scott was on the H10 Facebook page during games, during the live stream. We were talking, and Scott would get frustrated with every bad play or every drop ball or every strikeout, and a lot of times I had to reprimand him or someone else had to reprimand him. But now that we met in person, we reconciled.
Yeah,
we're all right.
We have a peace deal. So
For sure.
I gave him a lot of money, so.
But I'll still kick you off if you do the same thing this coming year. Don't worry about that.
Don't
worry, folks. We'll keep it clean. It's all good.
And let's just hope that next year Hanshin will do a lot better.
So let's talk about that a little bit, Scott. What do you think about the 2016 Hanshin Tigers, the outlook for the team, new manager with Kanemoto coming in? What's your take?
Well, it's the same thing, I think, with a lot of people probably think the same thing. It's the same thing with Wada. Wada was a really good hitter. So that might be the same thing in scenario with Kanemoto. He was a great hitter, a great home run hitter. So in retrospect, I want to say, one, does he know how to coach? Yeah, he was a great player. He was a great hitter. He hit a lot of home runs. But then what's really difficult is how could he manage the team? Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a super guy. But I'm just kind of wondering, does he really know how to manage?
So the big difference I see between Wada and Kanemoto, aside from the home runs versus bunts thing, is I think that Kanemoto is a much better communicator, face-to-face with people, and he'll speak his mind and he'll tell somebody that it's wrong when it's wrong. But I think he also does it in love. One of the things he said during a meeting was, these players are now my family, so I'm going to treat them like family. And what that means is I'm going to love them, but I'm going to scold them when they need it.
Right.
And I don't think Wada had the courage to do that.
That's right. And he never talked with the players a lot, and I think especially with the foreign players, that's what I was kind of worried about last year. Well, this last season with Gomez or Morton, there wasn't really, I think, a lot of communication with the players, and with Randy as well too. I mean, Randy, he did well. But there were some games that maybe he needed to, a little brushing up. Or...
Well, the whole farm issue where he got sent down in May and then he got called up at the end of the month. I mean, it seemed like the way that was dealt with was very poor. And I don't know if that was Wada's fault or somebody else, but hopefully that won't happen under the new regime with Kanemoto.
I hope not.
Real quick, Scott, before we sign off here, what do you think the Tigers are going to do as far as their final position in 2016? Are they going to win the pennant? Are they going to finish in the A class? Will they make the climax series, or will they drop down? What do you think?
It's a very difficult question. I would say they would make the climax series. But as far as them winning, I'd like to keep my fingers crossed. Of course, I'm a very Deer fan. I see them not winning, but I see them going to the climax series and maybe winning the climax series and going eventually to the Nippon series.
That would be something special for sure. The thing is, and we'll talk about this in the actual podcast, every team has lost a certain number of players and gained a certain number of players. So there's a lot of X factor going on with all the teams. I think this is a good chance, but me personally, I said this when I talked to Wizzo on the last cast.
Hi, Wiz.
Oh yeah, hey Wizzo, sorry you can't be here with us. We're at Koshien Stadium today, by the way, everybody. Yeah, awesome.
My first time.
Welcome. And so I think that with the Tigers, their emphasis is not on winning the championship this year. And I think if Kanemoto goes according to his plan and goes with building and developing players, I think we're going to see a lot of losses that could have been wins if they plugged in veterans. So I don't think we're going to I think we'll make the playoffs. Like Scott said, I think we'll make it, but I think we're going to finish third just like we did this last year. Let's see what happens. But it should be a good year, and Scott, I hope you can make it out to Koshien again during the season.
I really want to go.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go.
And I'm going to try and make it out his way to Nagoya and catch a game at the Dome. So if we do, we're going to be doing another one of these vids from Nagoya.
And if anybody's watching this, and if anybody come to Nagoya, mail me. If you can come. And maybe we could have drinks while watching the Junichi Hanshin game.
So hit us up on the Facebook page. You know, you can contact me all the ways as usual. We'll put the links down here and stuff. And you can hit up Scott as well. We'll put some information to contact him. Hit him up. It'll be good times. But thanks a lot, Scott, for this. It was great.
It was good to see you.
All you folks out there, Happy New Year. Be safe. And we'll see you more in 2016.
Bye.
Peace.
Take care.
バイバイ。